Jotun.
Yoted. Duly yoted.
You mean Yoded?
Yoda! Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda.
It just made it the Macarena become popular again. I'm hearing it all over TikTok now.
I've missed that so far, and I'm not sad about it.
Someone redid the music for it, and now it's a remix.
Okay, but that's like when someone took Dragon's Day Dente and put it to like pop music.
Oof.
Like, no. Don't mess with my
You
Dragon.
guys ready?
Yes.
Been waiting on you, bro.
Yeah. We just started on the live stream, so might be a little bit before some people join.
Okay. You guys good though?
Yeah, we're good.
All right. You guys need a recap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, before the recap, just so that there's an introduction for the YouTube video. Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's stream. My name's Turned to Page 394, joined by all of my friends. Tonight is the first stream of our existing campaign for Out of the Abyss. We're about to do a quick recap because we have not been able to play in a couple of months.
Because school sucks.
Yeah, school sucks. But school is out, and we have time to play now. So we're about to get a recap of all the horrors we went through before we continue.
All right, we're dying.
We're not joking about that.
Okay.
Oh, and Bridget, don't forget to change your name tag.
No, crap baskets.
Unless Sutha makes a cameo appearance tonight.
We could do that.
I think we can. Anyway. Okay, so
Lynn, you've gotten so big.
I know. I ate my vegetables.
Let her change it first. All right, so given the fact that this is going to be the first stream for this campaign, I'll start from the beginning and run through the cliff notes for the people watching. Out of the Abyss is a campaign that consists entirely in the Underdark. As there's no surface interaction whatsoever. Basically, the Underdark is where all the interesting creatures live, and you cannot see the sun. Our campaign starts with all of our players, who should probably introduce themselves after I'm done, in prison. If not, they eventually break out and are on the run from the prison warden. All of them have their unique backstories, which they will get into when they introduce themselves. But basically, they were fleeing the prison and they made it to an underground gnome town, mostly gnome town. Met up with a giant red dragon to do them a solid. But it turns out one of the people they were traveling with turned out to be a bloodthirsty serial killer who tried to kill one of their party members already. They eventually followed him down into the sewers and fought him. And that's where we're leaving off. They won, thank God. But that's where we're leaving off. In order to lay out the scene, I'm going to have all of our characters introduce themselves, starting with the host of the stream, Kelsey.
All right. I play Kelsey. She is a half-drow warlock of the Hexblade. Not much is known about her towards the party. She hasn't really gotten to unveil any backstory yet. What they do know is every now and then she will get possessed by a demon. So throughout the stream, if I ever explain like she's starting to get anxious or if she fails particular rolls, Dom will have me roll a percentile to see what level of possession I go through. And sometimes he will have to take over for my character because he role plays the demon that possesses me. She's a bitch too. Kelsey's not a bitch. The demon is. Kelsey is a cinnamon roll.
She's terrifying. She's terrifying.
Yeah.
Alrighty, moving on to Kelsey's right-hand man, so to speak.
Right-handed is a word I wouldn't use.
Boy toy?
Derek.
Nyrix.
She's so-
I'm not
Just
wrong.
like-
I'm not wrong. Boy toy.
He is a bard.
Yeah.
cut this
So Nyrix is my bard character. He is a tiefling bard because I have a thing for tieflings. They're wonderful. He is also a twink in every sense of the word because I literally have an 8 strength. So that's the definition of it for me.
I want that twink obliterated. Basically.
Can I see it, Lord Frieza? So he was a he was a bard to one of the Drow matriarchs and had gotten thrown in prison for attacking her because she had plans for his birthday that he was not willing to follow through with. So he attacked her and then got tossed into prison. So yeah, he's just trying to get back to the surface so that he doesn't have to stay down in this dark hellhole for the rest of. And he also kind of is starting to like Kelsey, but is also very terrified of everything that could or could not be in there.
He could be.
The demon's already been interesting at him.
There's been some interesting moments between Kelsey and Nyrix so far.
It's cute.
One way to put it.
Yeah, it's been very touching.
Touching or touchy?
Too soon?
Quite attention grabbing, if you will.
Or just grabby?
Moving on to Nim.
Hi. Nim is a forest gnome ranger. Full name, this is Elizada Jars Timbers, but she goes by Nim. She is in the Underdark looking for someone and hunting some people down. And in doing so ended up getting thrown in the prison because she's not as sneaky as she would like. So her goal is not actually to leave the Underdark just yet. We will see what goes on with that.
Bad time.
Everyone's trying to leave, not me. She's got a lot of attitude and she's kind of a prankster, but she hasn't been feeling up to that for a while.
Okay. Moving on to the always interesting Finnegan.
Hi. I'm Finnegan. My name's Finnegan Cloverbottom.
I miss it so much.
I'm baby.
I mean,
He is very much baby.
Why am I always baby?
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyway, okay. So Finnegan Cloverbottom is a 3 foot tall halfling who is not a twink at all. In fact, I believe he's the strongest person in the group. He is a fighter with an 18 for his strength.
Yeah, you're stronger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
he's building a brick shithouse. Damn.
His backstory is pretty simple. His grandfather had told him so many stories about his adventures, and he had always lived in the area that he lived in, and he was just curious, and he wanted to go out and have adventures like his great-grandpappy. And his great-grandfather had told him about a family sword that had gone missing. So he's out to find the sword, and he ended up in the dungeon because of a clue. Finnegan has a problem with fashion, and pretty things. He doesn't steal them. He likes to touch them and be around them, and he likes to experience other people's cultures and fabrics, and might have a pillow problem.
I need to
That is
clip
all.
that.
The fucking pillows that nearly killed us.
Yeah, the pillow.
Yeah.
Don't trust pillows, guys.
Yeah, remember
No.
the incident with the spider?
Fucking pillars.
And
Oh,
now,
that
last
spider.
but not least, the wonderful, stoic Flint. Hello.
The dad friend.
I'm Brian, but I play Flint Fireforge, who sounds more like this.
Is your camera on?
No, because the audio's coming from there. Or yes, it
Is
is.
your camera on?
Yes.
Okay, just as long as I can see.
I'm actually with the DM right now, so we're sharing one mic, so just bear with. So Flint Fireforge is a cleric of Moradin. He was a hermit for a while to learn the way of the forge. And
I heard that as the way of the Force.
That's exactly what I heard.
Yep.
He's a
Force.
Jedi, confirmed.
I'm the Jedi of blacksmiths. I was abducted and woke up in a prison by the was it the Drow?
The drop.
The Drow. I found myself in the Underdark with these weirdos, and I've been trying to protect them ever since. Sans the serial killer. I was never really a fan of him, but
No one was, to be fair.
my goal is to get back to the Overdark because I don't really like the Underdark.
You good?
And as I'm down here, I'm going to hone my craft so that I can manipulate metal into other objects.
Oh,
Whilst
there's so many puns here, guys.
this band of lovelies.
Okay. So yeah, that's our cast. I'm Dom, DM. You will not see my face today, just off the simple fact that I don't want to show it today. I'm just not in the mood to show my face today. Other than that, just a little heads up for the people who watch the Gen Kingdom Chronicles stream.
We are
Normal-
nothing like those characters.
Normally, Bridget's the stoic one and Brian's the runt. Now it's 180.
Yep.
So get ready for some confusing ass shit. Other than that, now because you know everybody's backstory, I can set the scene. Like I said, when they escaped prison, they were traveling with a couple of people. Some of them are not here at the moment, but one of them was a character named Bupido, who was a serial killer. He
No
was
bueno, Lupido.
And he gone.
no bueno. So they eventually tracked him down in the city. I'm not going to pronounce the city because I'm going to butcher it. But they
Gracklestug.
what?
Gracklestug.
Gracklestug, city of Gracklestug. Thank you. Lyrics. But they followed him into the sewers underneath Gracklestug. They were able to find his lair. He literally killed someone as they walked in. As they were fighting, Kelsey had an episode, became possessed and obliterated his ass, and then passed out. Nirix tried to help Kelsey, who eventually passed out and entered Kelsey's mind. Found Kelsey curled up in the fetal position and had an encounter with the demon, who told Nirix to make sure this one doesn't die.
And I butchered everybody else.
Yeah.
All the rest of us, almost.
Everybody else was conscious when that happened. Like literally.
They
What
just
happened?
they just watched the two of them pass out.
Yeah. So what happened was Kelsey was passed out, and Nirix tried to help her, and then Kelsey kind of like snapped awake and grabbed Nirix's arm, and then Nirix fainted along with Kelsey again, and basically Nirix was transported to an area that looked like the area you guys were in. Only you three weren't there, and Kelsey was in the fetal position, kind of
Yeah.
just rocking back and forth.
Poor baby.
Nirix was trying to find out if Kelsey was okay, and
Yeah.
basically the demon was right behind Nirix, telling her, like, "Oh, you like this one? Well, why don't you do me a favor and make sure this one doesn't die?"
Yeah.
Nirix was kind of like just and like, okay. So we are
Okay,
going
terrifying thing.
we are going to start the campaign. This is going to be semi-short campaign because I want to get everybody into it. But
Yeah.
we're going to start the campaign at that point. It's been 2 hours since they passed out,
All right.
and
Uh,
they're waking up now.
Hey Dom, I'm gonna do one last announcement before we start, if that's all right.
Go ahead.
All right. Several of us are watching the chat tonight. Unfortunately, we won't be able to interact with y'all that much. And just a fair warning, this game is darker than Gem Kingdom is. So if you ever get queasy at any point, if you feel like you need to leave the stream, that is perfectly fine.
You're not the only one.
You're not the only one. And we just ask that there's no metagaming and no trying to influence our players. But if you want to check out Kelsey's character page, I got a new extension today that I can connect D&D Beyond. So if you like scroll over to the right of the screen, her character page will pop up and you can watch her stats as we play. And if any of you guys have D&D Beyond sheets, I can send you a link later and I can have all of your character sheets pop up as well.
Yeah, send me a link. I can do that.
All right, I will do that after the game. All right, that's it for announcements. Y'all enjoy the show.
Okay, so it's been 2 hours since they passed out. They are just now coming to. Role play begins now.
Fuck.
Are you alright, little lass?
You scared the living nuts out of us. What's happened?
Does Kelsey remember anything first?
No, Kelsey doesn't. Kelsey, like when Kelsey gets possessed, it's kind of like she's blackout drunk.
Yeah.
It's
So,
a blur to her.
No memory.
So yeah, she wakes up to like what happened.
What happened? Where are we?
Where's Boopito?
Where's Pupito? Shit! Everyone, grab your weapons! Where is he? Where is he?
No, stop. Dead.
Dead?
Boopido, dead. Fucker.
Your friend?
He's actually right next to Kelsey. Like, here's Kelsey, here's Boopito.
And she kind of like screams a little and she jumps back. And you just watch as she summons like a dagger in her hand.
Okay.
No. Good. That's not needed.
Anymore, at least.
DM question real quick.
Shoot.
Did we technically have a short rest since we were all sitting around waiting for?
Yeah, it was like 2 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, you guys technically
So we
got a short
can
rest.
we can do a short rest.
You guys got a short. You three.
Oh, they didn't get.
They were passed
Okay.
out.
No.
You count that don't count as a rest.
Some free HP. That's fine.
So Finnegan, Nim, and Flint all get the benefits of a short rest.
Yay!
Damn.
Kelsey do not.
Damn it!
I could use some hit dice.
It's all right, lass. I can give you some cure wounds.
Okay,
if I'm
so
not sick in.
back to Kelsey. Kelsey sees Pupito, jumps back, summons dagger in her hand. Nim said, "No, we don't need that." As you're calming down, you notice Nirix on the floor next to you.
Nirix?
Oh, am I not awake yet?
No, you're awake. You're kind of just wheezy, queasy. Blech. Queasy.
The dagger disappears with my magic, and I crawl over to Nirix. Nirix, are you okay?
Do I remember?
Oh yeah, you remember everything.
Okay,
It's just a matter of if you want to tell her and scare the living shit out of her.
Yeah, there's that lovely decision to make. He's probably just like, I don't want to sit up yet. Oh, that was a trip.
Trip?
That was a lot.
What?
Nim?
Did y'all just fight him when I passed out?
No, not exactly.
Then what happened?
Well, I mean, I fought everybody else, but your friend took him out.
She did?
Yeah,
But she She never helps anybody.
She helps herself.
Yeah, that's a girl.
Helps herself, and she's with you. So ergo, we kind of benefited from her self-interest.
It's a factor. Do we owe her anything?
By the way, during this, Nim probably would have been pretty far away from the dead woman.
Ooh.
What dead woman?
Oh yeah,
The
the dead
one who-
woman.
The one he
dead
had
woman's
originally
over here.
kidnapped and slit the throat of.
Yeah,
Wait.
that woman's over here.
Okay.
You're on the other side of the room.
Yeah, that's about right.
PTSD. PTSD.
I'm gonna start casting Prayer of Healing. That takes about 10 minutes.
Finnegan just summons a cat.
Oh shit, how's Stool?
It's the
Oh yeah, stool.
Check on our baby.
Still should be
okay.
fine.
For everyone watching, every campaign we're in, we either have a child or a pet we adopt. In this one, we have a little mushroom child named Stool that we've adopted.
This is of no relation.
Yeah.
In Mass Effect, it's Sarah's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that campaign.
Sarah is baby.
All right, you ready for the bad news?
Yeah.
Stool's missing.
Fucking what?
Missing.
What?
Excuse me?
Stool is missing.
Excuse me?
Stool is
I heard you. I'm just.
Yes.
I'm a
Doing perception
any-
check. Where
Do
is the
any
baby?
of us know that he's missing? Perception check.
All of us now.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm
Perception check. I rolled a 15.
I'm so stressed. That was shit.
21.
11.
Okay, well,
Nerix wakes up. The first thing he knows is his son is gone.
yeah, basically, Nerix comes to and is like, I don't want to get up. That was a trip. And she kind of rotates her shoulder and she realizes there's not like any pressure on her shoulder.
He
And that's usually where Stool sits. And she kind of like rotates her shoulder and he goes, wait, what? Stool! And notices Stool's gone.
Yeah, basically that. Just like, where's Stool?
Where's Stool? Stool! And Kelsey,
You call his name, no response.
Telepathic hails, technically. Because of his little spores.
Oh.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Flint's just like praying right now.
To
At
get
the
the
moment.
prayer of healing up.
Yeah. I'll say about 10 minutes has passed.
Okay. So I can heal all of us for 2d8 plus my modifier.
Ooh.
So,
All the way.
and then as soon as that happens, you guys are welcome to tell me about Stool.
How much do we heal for? You roll it?
Yeah, he's rolling 2d8 plus his modifier.
12 HP for everybody.
Ooh.
That brings me back up.
That brings me up very close.
Much more than I had.
Cool.
Because I had cured wound on myself. I rolled hit dice, and then you just healed me.
So, at that point, they tell you about Stool. And you guys, like, what are you going to do?
No one noticed him just kind of Why would he walk off? This is a creepy place, even for something that doesn't technically have eyes.
I don't know. I just came back from the abyss, okay?
I mean, yeah, I was unconscious too. I'm with you there. What?
Well, we should probably search for him.
Well, we have a ranger with us. Why don't we just ask her to attack him?
Nim, do you have any idea how to look for him, possibly?
I mean, I can try. Yeah, what?
I said, you indeed can.
Yes, I'm gonna look for him. Or any
Okay,
trail. What?
Roll a perception check.
Don't fuck.
Basically, tracking. Excuse me.
What?
It's basically tracking. Don't you have a perk that, familiar territory? You have advantage on perception checks?
I do. I've been down. Oh, thank you. I've been down here for a while, so yes.
That's the only time I'm going to help you.
I know.
Everybody check your character sheets because I am not fucking giving you guys mulligans anymore.
I know. I'm currently looking, and I just haven't gotten to my features and traits yet.
That's a nice dungeon master.
Worse, 15.
Yeah, you you can roll a perception check. Wait, you rolled a 15?
I rolled really shitty.
Oh my god. So you can't really make out anything. However, Flint, who decided to help, notices a faint trail of spores going out the door you guys came in.
I didn't know he was old enough to do that yet.
Does he even have legs?
I guess we're
Go
going
back
to
to the box.
Poor little.
I wonder if he knows about the spores and the bees.
So you guys are just gonna follow?
Yeah.
Yes. Blindly.
keeping an eye
Second,
out.
wheel out. Switching boards.
Did we during that time at all go on to the fucker's body because they've been out for 2 hours? Did we look and see if we find anything of interest?
Yeah, an assortment of bloody tools.
Nothing fun then. Okay.
Did you search the woman?
I don't go near the woman.
Okay.
How could you with this woman?
The woman's throat slit. Anyway, moving on. So you guys end up in the next room, or the next area, and you have 3 paths. Obviously, this is where you came from when you dropped down into the sewers.
Yeah.
So this path, actually, you know what? Let me put something there to indicate no bueno. There's a bunch of rubble at this path, so obviously this is blocked. So that just leaves the 2 paths over here. However, you don't know which path. You are welcome to roll a perception check to try and pick up the trail again.
I don't trust my dice tonight.
That mean you're not going to roll it?
No, I'm gonna
I got
roll it.
20
I
total.
just don't trust my dice tonight.
Uh-huh.
See, this is why I don't trust my fucking dice tonight. 9.
I
And
got
no, we're not.
I had such good rolls yesterday.
So you guys can't pick up the trail. So
Alright.
you're going to have to pass.
Hey, DM.
That or anybody else can roll everybody can roll a perception check to try and track them. But
I got 20 total.
I got a 13.
Nerix picks up the trail.
Yay!
It's coming. It's over here.
DM, I've got one question. How long away until dawn approaches? Or the time that dawn would be?
Do you guys even have any recollection of time, considering how long you've been in the Underdark?
I would think so.
Flint might.
I'm just asking because
This is not me asking a rhetorical question. This is a question I want you guys to answer. Given how long you've spent in the Underdark, do you really think you would have any recognition of morning, noon, and night?
well, Kelsey grew up in the Underdark.
Yeah.
I've been here for like 3 years, and it's probably.
I mean, even if it's not straight up like morning, noon, night, like dawn to dusk kind of thing, you still have like rhythms of time and how a day progresses in
He
absence.
literally thinks it's a quarter past dinner. He has no fucking
Answer
clue.
is you think time is not just blending into one mush. You actually have a recognition of time. If that's your answer, then it's pretty much around basically the sun being up.
Okay, so that's good to know because I get to reroll charges for my Staff of Fire then.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, it's 1d6 plus 4. I get 5 charges back.
Nice.
Okay, so Nerix picks up the trail. It's coming. It's coming down. It's going down this way.
Has anybody seen my son?
So I'm guessing you guys just want to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna help us find our party son.
All right. So I love how I love how Nirix takes away of the fact that I love how Stool takes away the fact that Nirix was passed out and encountered a demon and no one is asking questions.
Yeah,
because there's a kid missing.
We can discuss other things once we find the child.
We need to save an innocent life first before we talk about hell.
Let's be honest.
Mushroom.
There's a child missing.
There's a child missing.
Always takes precedence.
Where art thou?
We do not want child protective services on our ass because we lost the mushroom.
Mushroom protected.
I lost the dice. Dead serious. I have no idea where it went.
Okay, so you guys come across another part of the river with a kind of like a river flowing.
Where the fuck was this earlier?
It's not actually a river
Okay.
per se. It's you guys are in the sewer,
Okay.
so it's rushing water, but obviously it's not an underground river. And
River
the
something.
bridge is up.
Is that?
There's no way to get across.
I'm gonna proceed and see if the trail of the spores leads into the river. Like the river.
Got it.
I see that there's a bridge and that there is indeed a river, and
That's what you perceive.
that is my perception for the day.
Anybody else roll perception?
Sure. I trust my dice.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
Yay!
Ooh. 18.
7. I rolled a 2.
You're the ranger!
You really are.
So Nirix. Sorry, I didn't mean to say the bridge is up. I meant to say the bridge is down.
Oh, okay.
So it's in the water.
So he could potentially cross the bridge.
Yeah, and so this is Nirix from behind notices that the faint trail of spores leads across, not down in the water, completely across. She also notices on the other side, because she's actively paying attention, she notices a boat big enough for all of you on the other side of the river or water. She also notices in the water there are faint trails of blood. There's blood mixed in with the water, flowing outwards.
Someone's
Down
not
this way.
having a good day.
I'm desperately hoping that he's both is and isn't in that boat. I can't decide which is better. But I'm gonna go check it out, I guess.
So,
We're going on a boat.
you also see a rope at the base of Finnegan's feet right here. That looks like it, brings up the bridge.
Let's
Do I see the rope because I'm like right there?
No, Nirix sees it. Nirix sees it at Finnegan's feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna point it out. I think if we pull that, we'll have a bridge to get across the river of filth and whatever else is in that. I think
Rolling through a bunch of dead corpses.
I prefer not to walk in that. Can you-
yeah, corpses is one thing, sewage is another, and I don't know what's mixed in with the sewage. So let's
Very
just-
true. That's how you get herpes in my community.
What's herpes?
This is a little bump
Uncomfortable.
you get on your kneecaps.
Ooh.
Is anybody pulling up the thing?
Nobody stronger than me should do it. I'm just gonna say that.
You need a strength check.
Really? Really, really?
Finnegan is the only one who can pull the rope.
Can I help with my fucking dice rolls today?
Don't ask the roll.
Huh?
He's gonna roll.
Someone, what?
Well, it's a 10, but I have like +7. So
17?
so it's like 17.
I love you and hate you all at once.
So you literally wrap your arms around the rope and you just and the bridge just comes right up.
For the record, ladies, I have like arms of the rock, like
And
Dwayne.
there's a post
The Rock.
as you're pulling the rope back, you notice a post next to you. And you're able to wrap the rope around that, and it catches the rope taut, and the bridge just holds.
Nerix is just like, he's just sad.
Ladies, roll Constitution checks for your nether parts.
Okay, let's see.
As you hold on,
Natural one.
I rolled a 21.
She's fine.
I rolled a 1.
Nim, not so much.
Just a reminder, this is an NSFW.
as you bring the bridge up, you notice a body attached to it.
Oh, that's nothing new recently.
Human body.
Yeah, what kind of body?
Human, face down.
Are they like tied down to the bridge or anything?
No, it looks like they were It looks like he was flowing down the river or down the waterway, and he got hooked on the bridge, and he just.
I'm searching him. Finnegan goes up to
Yeah.
the body, nudges him a little, and searches him.
I walk up to the body and I poke it with my staff.
You flip him over.
Yep.
Okay, you and you search him, right?
Yep.
You
What
find
clothes is he
something on him, but give me an investigation check.
Okay.
I walk up with Finnegan. Can I assist him with investigation?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Natural 20.
Good, because like I have a 19.
Okay, here you go. Both of you notice that the body, has been somewhat embalmed.
Embalmed?
A preserved
Like missing
body.
innards and stuff.
He's missed. The body's missing some organs. Kidney,
Oh.
heart,
Finnegan just looks back to the group.
pancreas.
So he's dead.
Very much dead.
Flint's gonna cast thaumaturgy on your hands just to get all of
Kelsey, you realize that it was done while he was alive.
Yeah, he's very much dead, and he probably died a very painful death.
Ugh, drawn and quartered this one.
Can we tell how long ago this was?
Sorry to break character, but I just realized that you put cinnamon roll in your title.
Half drow warlock, cinnamon roll. As you you can roll an investigation if you want to figure it out, Nim. You can roll an investigation, but Kelsey doesn't know off the bat. Kelsey just knows like
That
this was done to him while he was breathing.
Yeah. It was very much Kalima when he died.
I just have a bad feeling about this. Investigation? My investigation's for shit, 10.
Okay, you roll investigation. So Kelsey, Nim, and Finnegan on the body. So Nim roll investigation. Flint and Nerix roll perception.
Do I have investigation is intelligence based?
I was gonna say you're a ranger, so you should have a higher intelligence.
Yeah, 13.
17.
17.
22.
Nerix
22.
22 and 13 for Nim.
Yeah, I'm rolling
Wait,
shit today.
You cannot figure it out. It could have been 30 minutes ago. It could have been yesterday. You don't know. Flint,
Is saying a prayer for all of these souls.
while you're saying a prayer, you hear a faint scream.
Ah, shit! I knew it.
Huh?
There's-
Upstream.
There's another one.
Another serial killer?
Didn't seem the type to work with a partner.
You also hear a faint cry.
Does it sound like a little mushroom?
Finnegan goes running.
Yeah.
Our baby is this way. Let's go.
Hold up. The scream came from upstream.
Mm-hmm.
The cry sounds like it's near you. It's
Oh.
just small.
I'm gonna look for that. The baby sound.
Cool.
Investigation. Hold up. Let me actually put everybody where they're supposed to be.
Can someone assist me?
Can someone
Yes.
assist you for investigation?
Yeah.
I will assist you.
No, the only person that can assist him right now is Nirix. 'Cause
Okay,
you
good.
guys,
I got
you
a
guys are
20
focusing on the
total to
body.
assist.
Huh?
I got a 20 total to assist.
There you go.
Ooh.
11. I should have assisted you.
You find him. He's in the boat,
Oh my god.
and he's kind of just wiggling.
So Flynn like walks over with Nirix, and we both together see him in the boat.
Yep.
And Flint says, "We found the baby. We must go upstream." I heard a scream.
That's it. You just
Oh.
grab him.
Scoop and hold.
Is he
Oh.
okay?
It would make sense if we took this boat. Are there oars in the boat?
There are oars in the boat, but the boat will take you downstream.
We can't paddle upstream. How fast is this river going?
Pretty fast.
Okay.
Is he okay? Near it.
Rushing water in the
Now that I've got him back. Why would you go off? What happened? Are you okay? Don't worry us like that. What happened?
You're grounded.
Okay. Give me a second here. Okay.
Wait, so what sound did I go running towards?
Hold. I'm trying to get this right. I don't want to do this the second time.
All the fighting. I was scared. I ran off. I didn't want to die.
He had zero faith in us, guys.
Kelsey's about to cry.
We were all little one.
Sim is just relieved, but also now pulling the crossbow, and pointing towards the sound of the scream. Are we checking that out?
I believe we should rush. It sounds like they are imperiled.
I'm already
I'm
gone.
gonna-
man.
Go up to Nirix and go to Stool and say, next time, stay with us.
There is safety in numbers, little one.
And then follow Flint.
Okay. So you hear the scream again. Now it's coming from two directions.
Well, that's not helpful.
No, it's not. It's coming from here.
Behind us?
No, it's upstream. That's what I
Okay.
meant when I said upstream.
Sorry.
And it's also coming from here.
Does it
I
sound
go
like
the hallway.
does it sound like the same
I
scream?
booked the hallway.
It sounds like the same exact scream.
Okay, let's follow the path that we can take.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or actually, Flynn is just going to follow that.
Okay. So you guys are moving.
Are we
Uh,
being sneaky?
No.
I don't know.
I'm being the sneakiest sneaky sneak.
You're being the sneakiest sneaky sneak that
No,
ever sneaks.
well, I mean, I'm wearing armor and schlepping
I'm
around.
not running.
Yeah, put this way. We'll be fine.
Like I'm going on an adventure type of running.
Now I'm gonna start asking for marching order. Show me what you got.
I'm first.
I said I'm behind Flint, so
I'll go first. That's fine.
Okay, so you got Flint in first, and you got Nim there. Where are you, Finnegan?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I
can hear
hear
you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Where are you?
I was gonna be first, but I'll be wherever.
You can be first. You can be standing right next to him. The road's 10
Alright.
feet long. Where's the Nirix? Where are you?
Comforting Pippin.
I'm probably like either bringing up the rear or next to last.
Okay.
Is there light for everyone to see?
Well, who here has dark vision?
All of us.
All of us do?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So you don't need light.
Okay.
But there are torches.
Okay.
Fake torches.
So the,
So moving on, you guys come across a little fork in the road.
Mhm.
You hear voices coming from down this way,
Mhm.
and you hear the scream again coming from this way.
What language are the voices in?
Drow.
Okay, I would understand that right away.
Undercommon.
then.
I understand Undercommon too.
I understand Undercommon, but that's not the same thing with it.
I do not.
I mean,
I run towards the
sorry,
tree.
let me just mulligan that. It's undercommon.
Okay.
Bless you. Bless you.
It's undercommon, and I'm pretty sure everybody here understands
Bless you.
undercommon. with the
Bless you.
exception-
Bless you. Bless you.
I think the cat's sneezing.
Okay.
Poor kitty.
Who here doesn't understand undercommon?
Let me update it.
Okay, Finnegan. Finnegan's the only one that doesn't understand undercommon. So you hear undercommon, and you also, Kelsey, give me a perception check.
Okay. 6.
You hear faintly. You can't quite make it out, but you hear something that sounds like, what is it? Infernal.
I actually do not speak or understand Infernal.
I do. Tiefling.
Can I nudge Nerix? I'm like, hey, I'm hearing something. I don't know what language it is, but I think I've heard you speak it before.
Yeah, sure. Can I listen for whatever she heard?
Yeah, both of you roll perception now.
That's better. 12.
24.
God damn it.
You clearly hear infernal. Sorry, you clearly hear another language, but it's not infernal. So Kelsey's wrong. Actually, abyssal.
Oh,
I don't speak
that's-
Abyssal either.
It's close, but it's another language called Abyssal. I don't know that one.
Alas, I do not have it prepared.
Yeah.
Kelsey, give me a madness roll.
Fuck! Damn it!
Can't take you anywhere, even sewers.
I don't understand Abyssal, but I guess my demon does.
Probably.
22.
So you literally. I'm having fun with this.
Oh no.
So you literally get woozy, and then you open your eyes. They're jet black. You push Nerix up against the wall. I want everybody to roll a perception check.
We don't
Do
have
I have to roll perception?
Do we want to perceive this though?
Do I wanna?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm in front. Do I literally turn around?
I'm
for
just
this?
like. No, she went from having bottom energy to top energy in a total 180 motion.
Listen, Mrs. Gray.
What you guys roll?
15.
She's the definition of a chaotic switch.
13, 15, and Finnegan.
Finnegan doesn't want to look.
Finnegan did not roll perception. Nim notices. And
That's 20.
okay, so Finnegan
I
notices
don't
too.
see a thing.
Finnegan and Nim notice. Nim actually thinks Kelsey's about to like straight up attack.
Oh no.
So kind of gets into a defensive position and has her crossbow up, ready to shoot Kelsey.
Yeah.
And then Kelsey just like full on no holds barred kisses Nerix.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh, this is not necessary.
Finnegan leans against the wall.
Screams.
Here's the kicker. Mid kiss, Kelsey comes back.
Oh no!
And tongue happens.
Here's the
Oh
question.
Jesus
So go
Christ!
ahead and roll
She
for that.
doesn't. She does not remember shit.
No! And he's just sort of like, I don't know what to do here. I don't
Nerix, are your eyes open during this kiss?
probably.
Yeah.
If only from shock, if nothing else.
Arms flailing.
Kelsey, Kelsey, go ahead and role play that.
Okay, so
Role play it good, lady.
she slowly is coming out of this, and she opens
She's
her
just sort of, like
eyes.
against the wall. Like, what?
Opens her eyes, locks eyes with Nerix, realizes the predicament they're in, unfortunately shoves him against the wall as she's like pushing back with a squeal.
Okay.
And her normally like grayish purple skin, you see a like dark tinge of like magenta because she's blushing, and she quickly just like starts trying to walk up the path. She's like, I need to get here, I need to go, I need to go.
Beans on the wall.
There was a benefit to that. There was a benefit to that.
Children.
Kelsey, you and Nerix now officially know the language of demons and devils.
We know Abyssal?
Both of you are fluent in Abyssal and Infernal.
Woo!
Well then.
Wow!
Children, if you're done making out, we should continue.
As you say that, you hear, "Oi! What the hell's going on out there? Hey, you go check it out."
Oh fuck! There.
Yeah, just a couple of wieners making out.
Undercommon or abyssal?
No, that was Undercommon.
Okay.
Which way did that came from? I'm assuming that way. Can we kind of duck behind that wall and wait?
Here?
Yeah, and hide.
Okay.
Yes, I would like to do that.
All right, everybody roll hide.
Stealth?
Was there-
Hide. Is there a hide?
No,
Should be-
There's a stealth.
Stealth.
Do I?
I just realized I didn't have all my shit picked out.
12.
16.
No. Okay.
Door opens.
11.
Door opens. Guy looks out and goes,
Fuck! I meant to
"There's
pass.
nothing out here." What the heck was that? Then all of a sudden, you guys hear.
Scream again.
Yeah. You hear. "Ah!" God, sorry everybody. You hear that like really loud now. And then the guy goes, it's probably just the prisoners. They'll die soon enough. And he shuts it off.
I'm gonna take a peek around the corner and see what the door is made out of.
Cast iron.
I'm gonna cast heat metal on the locking mechanism / the hinges. So I'm basically going to.
You have to touch it?
I don't think so.
No. Heat metal's a distance spell.
60 feet.
Okay, then yeah. Basically, you put your hand out and you see the hinges. Actually, you can't see the hinges because
Yeah. Actually, well, it wouldn't be the hinges. It would just be
the locking mechanism.
like the door handle. Like it's about this much space. So like I would just be fusing.
You trying to melt it?
Yeah, I'm trying to fuse it together so it doesn't open.
No, it works perfectly.
Okay.
So yeah, you fuse it together. That door is jammed to high heaven.
Good plan.
Now can we go save the screaming people?
Yes, that's us.
Is that abyssal still happening?
No, that Abyssal and Inferno stopped.
Of course.
Hey, on the bright side, we now both know Infernal and Abyssal permanently.
Yeah, that's good at least.
So you guys move down the line.
On the dark side, you both know how your taste each other's spit tastes. Well, at least okay. I rephrase. On the dark side, no food rushed their teeth this morning.
What is in the way? Is it me? Yeah. It's
You're a hazard. Just throwing it out there.
Me?
No, Finnegan. I don't know if that was Finnegan or Bridget, but you are a hazard.
Where is that shadow coming from? I'm trying to figure out where that shadow's coming from.
What shadow are you talking
We see no shadow.
Mm.
Oh, is that just Oh, okay. It's just a black line. Got it.
Hi.
Dom's having a stroke.
Finnegan
Someone call
starts
911.
running down the hallway.
I mean, I'm,
Okay, so Finnegan runs down the hallway and winds up in a prison type area where you see a bunch of people. They
Down the
chase
hallway.
you. Actually, never mind. Move these guys over here. That's better. Yeah. So you guys are in the prison area.
it sort of like waddles up.
So yeah, you see 2 cages full of people, like full of people. Some
Look
drow,
around, look into the cages.
some drow, some gnomes, some human. Just and they all look like too sick. They look too weak to walk.
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm trying to insight.
I'm gonna look around. Do we see anybody else? Anyone else in the room that's not in cages?
No, you see 2 cages full of people, and you see 1 cage open, and there's no one in there.
19.
What are you inciting?
I would like to get the nature of these people. Do they seem like they're good people? Do they seem like they're bad people?
They're just people. I mean, whatever evil good they had in them is completely gone.
Neutralized or something?
Yeah, it's completely neutralized after the stuff they've seen down here.
Well, that's. I can understand that. Okay. What's going on with that open door cage? Room?
Nothing. It's just an open cage. It just looks like a prison cell that's not being used.
Okay. I don't think anyone here was doing the screaming.
Where could they
You're looking for the
come
screams? We'll all be screaming sooner or later when they take us into that room.
Which one of these people is saying that so I can
I'm gonna go up to the door.
ahead.
I wanna pick the door.
You want to pick one of the doors?
And I'll
Yeah.
pick the other one.
Okay. You go to this door. You go to this door. Nim, I need you to give me a dex save.
A dex save.
Dex save.
Fuck berries. No shit.
That's a lot in one sentence.
Yeah.
Question: how can you be a ranger and fail a dex save?
I rolled a 4.
Because the dice are just pissed off tonight.
Okay.
Shame!
Out of-
Shame! Shame!
out of
Ding,
game,
ding.
A natural 20. So I
out
mean,
of game real quick to everybody watching the Twitch stream. When you play D&D, warm up your dice. Okay? Or this shit happens.
I do
You
that.
guys should have 20. You should have 20 pregame rolls before you play a game. With all
Hold
of
thy
your dice.
bags to thy bosom and put in your heart
I would like
energy.
to point out this is a dice that I just test rolled and got a 15 on.
Yeah, sometimes
No.
it don't work.
Warm up your dice, people.
I did warm up my dice.
She's trying to pick the lock, and literally one of the prisoners grabs her by like the collar and like looking at her all crazy eyed, and is basically like, "You can't escape it. We're all going to die.
I
We're all going to die."
I want to go over and try to pull her away from that prisoner.
Oh, you don't have to. He lets go. He kind of lets go and shoves her on her ass.
I go over to help her up.
Okay. As you go over to help her up, give me a perception check.
Okay. Fuck! 6.
Can I pick the
Yeah.
lock anyway? Even though he's being an asshole.
You give me a perception check too.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't trust my dice.
I'm too focused on trying to help her up.
I mean, I rolled an unnatural 20 to unlock the gate.
Okay,
Literally
so
sounds like
I'll
that.
get to you in a second.
Okay.
Perception.
Huh? Yeah, perception.
18. Oh wait, I get advantage. Nope, 18.
Okay. So first of all, Finnegan gets the lock. The second she gets the lock, someone runs to the gate and snaps the lock shut.
That was very rude. The hell is wrong with you people? I'm trying to freaking help you. What the f***'s going on? You got people making out in hallways. You got people fighting at demons, and now you don't even want to be knock me out of this house. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Flint's gonna walk over to Flint and be like,
Finnegan just went full Irish.
You just pick her little ass up and pull her away.
and yes, I was like, I'll do a strength check for that too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you literally pick Finnegan up and start walking
and I
away.
say, okay. You need
As you're doing that, Finnegan's walking and flailing her arms, so it's like you have a little baby, just like.
Yeah.
But then you were going this way, and we had just lost a little mushroom. But even though a mushroom doesn't like
There you
all of a
go.
sudden, now we have to figure out why there's a mercenary after us.
While Finnegan rants,
Then you hear people coming towards you.
Do I
A
hear?
lot.
Do I hear people too? Because I'm helping her up, or is because my perception was shit?
Yeah, exactly. Nim hears because you two are closest, but because you're so focused on picking up Nim's the only one that hears voices, a lot of voices and a lot of footsteps coming to this area.
from where?
Yeah, right?
I'm gonna just do this and then point back towards the hallway we went and start walking.
Kelsey just nods and follows.
Okay. As you guys turn around and start walking towards the hallway, you see a large group of people coming in that direction too.
Fuck. Large group?
A lot of people.
Can we duck the other way?
Huh?
Can we duck the other way?
This way?
Yeah.
That door's locked.
God damn it! Picking.
Oh, Hamora.
Yeah, I'm
What are you
picking.
gonna do?
Question.
Picking the lock.
Question. Disguise self doesn't allow me to blend in with the wall, does it?
No, it does not.
Fuck.
Good try though.
I am a wall. Nice to meet you.
You can do an investigation to see what's going on.
I will investigate.
I got a 22 on picking the lock.
Fuck me gently with
Finally.
a chainsaw. That's a 10.
I got a 22 on picking the lock of the door.
You
I
picked the
bet
first
you-
lock.
I'm sorry,
What?
first-
You picked the first lock.
The first lock.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10 on investigation.
You notice an empty cage with the door open.
I jump into the cage.
What?
Get in
Tell
here.
anybody?
I follow, and I
I
not a
mimic.
trace, and I stealth like a motherfucker.
I mimic. Follow me, and I leap into the cage.
All
Is
right.
everybody following?
I just
Yeah.
yeet.
All right. I'm assuming we're hiding in here. I cast Pass Without a Trace, which gives everyone plus 10.
I mean, okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's
And then
fine.
we are hiding.
Not really hiding. It's more you
Guys, guess what?
Except for the fact, aren't the other prisoners like not wearing armor and carrying weapons?
They're wearing clothes.
All right. Just gonna say, I don't think this is a very good plan.
Anyway,
I cast disguise self and make my appearance appear like I'm in rags so that it hides my armor.
okay.
I'm also gonna prepare a spell also.
Plus side to Eldritch Invocation, I can cast disguise self at will at any time without expending a spell slot.
Okay, you guys ready to see what you almost fought?
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh fuck!
Good Christ.
So all these people are in here, basically chit-chatting and going over the prisoners. You guys didn't shut the gate, did you?
I shut it, but I didn't lock it.
Okay, cool. Basically, everybody's over here going over the prisoners, and these two who look like they're in charge are they're talking, but it looks like they're somewhat arguing. And basically goes, this person goes, look, we appreciate you bringing us all these valuable, martyrs for our cause. We paid you to bring back the half drow so we can extract the demon from her. Where's the half drow? The guy, being all stoic, just kind of folds his arms and says, "You didn't tell me she had control over the demon. Last time I cornered her, I got this." And he points to the scar on his eye. And I lost nearly half my men in the process. Okay? That's going to cost you more. The only reason I'm doing this for you is because you're good for it. But next time you don't give me all the information, we're going to have a long talk. Now, there have been reports of a half-drow escaping one of the prisons in the Underdark. It led here. She's somewhere in the city. I will find her.
I have my back turned to them because I realized I only changed the appearance of my clothes.
Exactly.
I'm pretending to be asleep or dead in the corner.
Good.
Likewise. Sleep and or death.
Anyways.
I'm mad in the corner.
I'm like lying down on the ground with my back turned to them. And I'm just having like Vietnam flashbacks go through my head right now.
Okay.
I'm just like under cursing.
He goes, "Why do you need the demon out of her anyway? Why don't you just summon another demon?" The lady goes, "Apparently you don't understand how possessions work, okay? We need that specific demon to complete the ritual. If we don't have that demon, all of this," and points to all the prisoners, all of this, all the extracting of organs to satisfy her hunger is for naught. We need that demon. He goes, "Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to do it while I'm doing my other job too." It's like, what is more important than getting the demon? It's like, okay, apparently you don't like messing with the Drow High Court. This ugly, ugly woman is apparently looking for fucking tieflings as prizes. I don't know. She's a weird one. She's a very weird one. Like, what are you talking about? I told you, like I said, she wants tieflings as prizes. And she's like hideous. Apparently the last tiefling she had didn't go so well and she got horribly disfigured because of it. But she wants more. I don't know why. She's a weirdo. But she pays well.
I fell out of my chair!
Kelsey's gone.
You okay?
I'm good!
Yeah. Nyrix has lost all color in his face, which is quite a feat because he's purple.
Mm-hmm.
Villain bites the dust.
He's an Underdark Mollymock.
Are you okay, Paige?
Finnegan just glares at both of you.
And he goes, any tieflings that don't cooperate, I just fucking kill them. So I'll find your half drow. Don't worry. Like I said, I'm good for it. But if she doesn't cooperate, what do you want me to do? And she goes, "Oh my God, you are insufferable. Just bring back her heart, okay? If I have her heart, I can complete the ritual." Okay? Great. Because I've been wanting to kill her. And they start walking out. Meanwhile, all these guys, I'm going to actually freeze because one of our guys has stepped out for a minute.
I recognize who's talking, don't I?
This is the guy we saw in the town, right?
You recognize both people who are talking, Kelsey?
Just so you can jog up my memory, DM, who is it that's talking?
So the two guys talking, Nim got the first one right. One of them is the guy you guys met in the town that was beating the shit out of the one dude.
Yeah.
But at the time you had this guy's cell phone you.
Uh-huh. But what
the other
was
one,
his name?
He didn't give his name.
Okay.
The other also you know him from way back when because he's been hunting you for a while.
Yeah.
The other one talking is one of the mages who tried to complete the ritual on you. Apparently, everybody, like when you woke up and found everybody dead,
She was the one who lived.
and you were the one that were like when you woke up and found everyone dead. Apparently, you weren't counting how many people were in there to begin with. Some of the people who were doing the ritual escaped, obviously, before you came to.
She probably had a lot on her mind, you know, the demon and all.
Exactly. So there's that. But yeah, you recognize both of them.
Fuck.
Obviously, Nyrix, recognizes who
Who's being
the high,
discussed?
who the drow in the high court is because he has a past with that one specific drow. Okay, flips back. Cool. So these guys are going over the prisoners. Actually, these three actually take a bunch of the prisoners into this room, and before they go, they're like, "I forgot to lock all the locks on this door." Like, what are you talking about? One of the locks is unlocked. Like, guys, if you're not in the torture room, lock the doors. We don't need people going in there that don't need to be in there.
What, were you raised in a cave? I'm just making fun. I'm sorry, I didn't actually say that.
I'm going to say you did. I'm rolling perception.
Oh,
Luckily, I rolled low. So yeah, all these prisoners get taken in.
And people watching this stream, this is why you do not sass the DM, even if it's out of character.
These guys are checking these prisoners, and these guys are checking these prisoners. And so one of the guys looks in the cage and goes, "Hey, where'd these prisoners come from? What are you talking about? I don't remember picking up these prisoners. So, where'd they come from?" And
We have like all of our stuff.
he looks at the guy and then looks in the cage and sees all of you, not really paying attention though, because he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And goes, "Okay, you do realize, let me just point this out for you, moron. You do realize that the cultists share this hiding spot with the Grey Ghosts, right?" It's like, "Yeah. So if they're not ours, who they belong to?" The Grey Ghosts? "Yes, you fucking moron." He's like, "Leave them alone. Go check on the other prisoners." You guys are literally stuck in there for like an hour because they're just not leaving. And after a while, they go, "All right, everything seems to be good." Oh yeah, the whole time you're in there, you're hearing blood-curdling screams coming from the room above you.
Above us?
Not above you, like
Where the locks were?
yeah, where the locks were. But after a while, the screams stop.
Sorry, who did you say the Grey Ghosts and the
Cultists.
cultists?
But after a while, the screams stop, and everybody just starts flowing out of the room. Also, those prisoners never came back.
That's not shocking.
The guards came out of that room and locked the door, but the prisoners never came back.
Right.
And they all just kind of flood themselves out of the room. And now you guys can roleplay.
Let's wait a second to see if they actually are gone.
They're gone. They're gone.
We need to get out of here now.
Adjust the DM. Adjust the DM.
Trust me, I am an asshole of a DM, but I will not lie to you. They're gone.
First, I've got a couple of questions, actually.
Maybe save it till we're after. Maybe save it till after we're out of these cages.
We might not get out.
Yeah, I'm getting us out now. Hold on.
We didn't lock
12.
it.
No, the doors. Yeah, the gates.
What do you?
They locked it on us, right?
No, they didn't even bother checking the gate. They thought it was. They just assumed it was locked.
Yeah, I shut it and I moved the lock so it looked like.
Oh, when he said who forgot to lock the cage, I thought they meant our cage.
No, they didn't. He didn't say who forgot. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he said who forgot to lock all the locks. Talking about the lock he picked to the door up top.
Apparently, there are 6 of them.
Yeah, there's 6 locks.
All right, going back to them, I guess.
But, yeah. So, fucking Flint opens the gate and walks out. Finnegan is,
Finnegan gets right in front and shuts it.
Finnegan shuts it and is like, I want some fucking answers.
Yeah.
So you got a little 3-foot halfling blocking the door.
Kelsey is getting up to leave, but as soon as Finnegan blocks the door, she panics and since an hour has passed, she shifts her disguised self to a half-elf just in case any of the guards come back.
Okay.
I'm looking out, I guess.
You're looking out that way?
Well, I'm gonna stand so I can watch.
We can wait.
Okay.
No, it actually can't. Because you know what? I'm risking my life for you guys. And I don't even exactly know who it is I'm risking my life for. I would like to know who that is.
Got a pool.
And I feel like that can be easily explained now.
Sounds like yesterday's camp.
Kelsey stays silent.
Okay. Someone's gonna have to persuade the halfling to move.
I'll do a persuasion check.
You're out of the cage!
You're not.
The rest of us are in the cage.
Well, because I know who Flint is.
Yeah, Flint's just like Finnegan,
Flint.
move. And
We
Roll-
both want to get out of here.
yeah, no, you rolled an 8, it's not working.
You want to get out of
It's a contest, so it's like,
I don't do the competition.
Okay, I'll give you the quick rundown, and then we can go, and then we'll do the other bits later when we're not surrounded by enemies. Yes?
Fine, but I don't want any more secrets. I'm risking literally all I have for you. And I don't even know why. I feel I'm a little more stressed than normal. And this is getting to be a little much.
21, but whatever.
Yeah. So, I didn't know about that. So the disfigured high matriarch lady is my former mistress, and I'm kind of the reason that she's disfigured. She decided on my 25th birthday, because she bought me when I was young, that that was going to be when I finalized my position in her court with some other types of consummation that I didn't want to do. And I kind of slashed her face to ribbons, and that's why I was in prison. And I guess she's still really pissed off about it. So, yeah.
And you?
Kelsey stays silent and stares at the ground.
I'm a cinnamon roll.
Roll mode.
This is a cinnamon roll.
Well,
Her,
let me point out the fact that Kelsey is like super into character right now. Kelsey's
her
on-
lip is quivering because she's scared if she says anything, she's going to become possessed.
Yeah, I get
So
it.
she's staying silent.
You know, my great grandpappy always used to tell me of all of his adventures and the great friends he makes from them. And those friendships last forever. This past few days, I have risked my life more times than I think my grandpappy will ever understand. And I will happily do it again and again. I just need to know that you'd be willing to do the same.
Finnegan gets inspiration. I'm sorry, I gotta reward good role playing.
Oh, yeah, man.
Finnegan's getting fed up, bruh.
gonna awkwardly stick my hand like through the bar and kind of be like, yeah, we've been through a lot together, and you.
Oh,
You
she's
guys
not.
are
No,
all
she's
pretty
not out of the.
amazing.
She's not
I
out
want
of
to
the
be in the cage
She's
with
in-
you.
She's in the cage.
Yeah, he's in with us and just closed the door and is blocking it with his
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
body.
With my itty bitty cute, intimidating ass body.
Felix, you can help along this situation. It's just a matter if she wants to.
Yeah.
By the way, I did not get Dom's approval for this. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he wants to talk to Kelsey before he just like spills everything that he experienced in the dreamscape space.
Yeah, but obviously there's a predicament going on in which, you know, someone
Finnegan's getting mouthy.
Finnegan's kind of like, okay, you guys need to talk to me. So you might have to just, you know, apologize and spill the beans. I'm giving you an option. You can try to persuade Finnegan. You can roll persuasion too. That's perfectly fine. I'm just saying you can tell her what the fuck happened in the dream, in the whole.
Or in general, because, you know, like, things have happened.
So
that
you
are
can roll persuasion.
to a lot of us.
Yeah, you can roll persuasion, and I'll tell you if you pass, or you can just spill the beans. That's completely up to you.
You know what? I'll rephrase that. Those people in that cage, those people you hear screaming, they're dying for reasons. And I understand those reasons we can't explain. But I feel like they deserve at least a little bit of justice, don't you agree?
Finnegan, I can't give you inspiration twice.
Can't argue. Here.
You could.
It's hard to argue with that, and if anything, that is like pushing Kelsey like to the point of tears, because she knows exactly why those people are getting tortured.
Yeah, there's tears spilling out of her eyes now.
And he goes up to Kelsey and he holds her hands and he's like, I understand this is not your fault. And I'm not asking you to take responsibility, but at least hold yourself accountable.
Out of character, how does that make sense? It's not her
Responsibility
fault.
and accountability are different.
Okay.
I had to take a therapy session. They're different.
Roll madness.
Damn it!
I was just saying that. Did I?
All this coming a mile away. I should have known better.
81.
Fuck my life.
Now roll a wisdom save and a constitution save.
I'm gonna die,
Shit.
guys. The last words of Finnegan Cloverbottom.
Wisdom saving throw.
No, don't freeze on me now, you.
Wisdom saving throw is an 8.
She
Oh,
goes,
fuck, we just lost Bethany. Did anyone else hear her say, "Oh fuck, don't freeze on me now" before this?
No.
No, I didn't hear that.
Alright, my wisdom save was an 8. My constitution save was a 13.
Perfect.
I'm not dead.
What's your HP? Kelsey?
Wait, what?
What's your HP?
My HP is currently at 31.
Okay.
I'm sorry, career wide, it didn't happen.
No. So what happens is she's crying.
Oh, good, you're back. Never
Oh.
mind.
Okay. Kelsey's crying. Sees Finnegan's her hands, and she's crying. And out of nowhere, like she kind of shifts tones a little bit, and you can see like Finnegan can see her start to change into the demon.
Mm-hmm.
But out of nowhere, Kelsey raises up her hand.
Mm-hmm.
A blade manifests in her hand, and she fucking rams it into her own leg and drives it up, like causing blood to spill out of her leg. And she screams in pain, and basically just to make sure she doesn't turn into the demon.
Mhm.
And she loses fucking 16 HP.
Oh, I run up, pull the dagger out, and cure wounds.
Um,
Oh fuck!
Nothing happens.
What?
Nothing happens. So wait, is that a? Did you use a spell slot to do that?
That would be a spell slot, yeah.
Yeah, you wasted the spell slot. You try to cure wounds. Basically, you try to cure wounds, and you can see something happening, but out of nowhere, like the spell gets all negative and black, and it kind of just fizzles out.
What the
Oh, the demon's being petty is what it is.
So
Okay.
I open up the thing. I sort of like nudge Finnegan aside.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do a medicine check on her.
Okay.
And I have an herbalism kit, so do I have advantage?
Sure.
See, this is what happens when you push the cinnamon roll too far.
21.
You can't. So you're able to suture up the wound.
Okay.
And you heal her for about 5 HP.
Okay.
So you're up to like
yay.
20 now.
Yeah, I'm at
Uh,
20 now.
But like
Hi, Susan.
literally, even though you sutured up the wound and sewed it shut, like you don't know how, but blood is still oozing out the wound. Almost as if the skin's
Is
not.
she still?
Almost as if the
she's not
skin's not
possessed,
there.
or she is?
She's not. She's still Kelsey. She's
Okay.
just like she's crying a lot now.
Yeah.
She's in a lot of pain because she did that to fight off the demon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Finnegan and say, do you really think she's not
Yeah.
on your side now?
she can't say anything. Like there's no way. If she wasn't talking about it before, there's no way she's talking about it.
So Flint's just gonna ask her, like, look, I know you're going through something right now, but did you poison your blade or something? Because this wound isn't healing.
I'll do this for you, Kelsey,
Yeah.
because
She's
do-
probably in the not best state of mind to explain what she just did.
Yeah. Also, you just stabbed yourself in the leg, so Flint's a little
Yeah.
she's looking at her leg, like tears are streaming down her face, but
Mm-hmm.
she can't really talk straight. But she's looking at her leg, and she's just like, "It's her. It's her. I'm gonna die."
I'm gonna die.
That's basically it. That's all she can say.
I'm gonna die.
All right. Well, let's not do that here in this shitty ass dungeon.
Let's
Finny, with your
go.
permission, can we all leave now?
Finnegan just goes to the door, like just swings it open, and begrudgingly goes to that cell of people.
Go in with people still in it.
Yep.
Okay.
I follow.
Nim, do you think you can open the door to the torture chamber?
I can try.
There are multiple locks, as we learned.
Locks, and they're all back to being locked.
Yep.
So
Nyrix, what are you doing? You staying with Kelsey?
Probably. I don't know how he can help, but he's like, something.
So the
All right.
first one's a non-natural 20.
You pick it.
Sorry, I'll let her do this first.
17.
You pick it.
22.
You pick it.
How many are there?
6.
6.
18 plus 6.
You pick it.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
You pick
Oh,
it.
shit. All right.
Are
Is
there
that
any
6?
more?
That was 5.
That was 5 rolls. There's 6 locks.
I lost count.
Yeah, okay.
8.
Your lock pick snaps on the final lock.
Fuck.
Okay, so Flint's gonna say, Nyrix, I think Kelsey's gonna need a little bit of extra help getting out of here. Kelsey, I know again we all know you're going through something, but let's try to get out of here. This is not where I want us to die.
I'm gonna hold up my broken lock picks and say, anyone got a spare?
And then I'm gonna walk over to the door and with my warhammer, I'm gonna attack that last lock.
I'm gonna back up and say that works too.
Nyrix, give me a perception check.
Uh,
18.
22.
You dent it, but it's still intact.
Oh, attack it again.
Okay. Oh, attack.
I'm just gonna keep attacking it until it's done. 20.
Eric's, you hear, you literally hear, you need to get her out of here now. And you have no idea where it came from.
I was about to say, like, in my head.
Possibly,
But-
like you're literally standing next to Kelsey, and you just hear, "You need to get it out of here now."
We need to go. Scoop
It's dead.
with all of my meager strength.
Well, I haven't even rolled damage yet.
No, it's just you're denting it. Like
Okay.
it's a very like these locks aren't like just simple locks. These locks were meant to keep shit in and keep shit out. So you literally bring that hammer down like you're fucking striking iron
Yeah.
twice, and it just dents the lock. In fact, it probably made it even harder to open with a lockpick.
All right. I'm gonna just keep hacking at it until
There's multiple ways out of this place.
I know, but I want to see what's in here.
Oh, okay. So you're just curious, even
Yeah.
though someone's gonna
Okay,
die.
That was a miss. That was a miss. 22, 23 again.
Yeah, stented.
Flint, I don't
It's-
think we got time
that
to
lock looks mangled more and more and more.
18,
Kelsey, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
23.
18.
19.
Finally, the lock snaps
Okay.
and falls to the floor. Kelsey, you feel a strong. This is weird. It's a strong magical aura, but it's faint because of distance. But it's coming from this way.
Do I recognize the aura?
No, it's just a strong magical aura. It's not anything recognizable.
I'm opening the door.
Go ahead.
Something's-
Were you trying to pick that lock, Finnegan?
Yep.
Okay. Go pick.
Something's coming.
once Flint started hacking at that door, and I told him to stop, and he ignored me. I went over to Finnegan just to watch his back
Okay.
against
I
the
rolled an
creepy
18.
fucking. Huh?
You pick the lock, and the second you pick the lock, they lock it again.
Kelsey just slowly turns in the direction she senses that aura coming from.
Finnegan, fuck them. They're not gonna come.
Sorry. I'm drawing a blank on the word.
Connections stable.
I'm assuming that Nerix is paying like full attention to Kelsey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you notice Kelsey turn to that pathway.
Something's either down there or is coming our way.
Okay.
It's not getting any stronger or weaker. It's just there. So nothing's moving, Kelsey. In terms of like what you think.
You say that loud enough that we can hear you?
Yeah, her voice has picked up a little bit so that you guys can hear her. She's still kind of coming out of that trauma, but she's also still kind of like very autopilot.
Okay. Everybody freeze. Cutting to Flint because Flint went into that room.
Of course he did. Oh, no.
I don't-
Did
I
you go?
haven't- I haven't walked in yet, but I'm definitely looking in.
Okay, so this is what you see. You see great chains,
Mm-hmm.
chains, a blood-soaked table, and a table on the right full of jars.
Okay.
Nope. That's a bucket of nope, and we are out.
Well, that's up to Flint.
It's a bucket of what?
Nope.
Nope. N-O-P-E.
No bucket.
No, what was it?
Oh no, I just said it was
No.
what's
I
in the room?
said that room is a bucket of nope, and we're out.
Okay, I thought there was a bucket of something in the room. I'm like, what
No,
bucket of
there
what?
are jars of nope. There are jars full of nope.
What
She
jar-
doesn't know. I said there is a table packed with jars.
Yeah, and those jars are full of nope.
I'm not relaying this information to you, Nim. So
No, this is out of game. She's
Yeah.
She's hardcore metagaming.
oh, fucking fuck.
No, I'm over by Finnegan. I'm just saying in my head right now, nope, nope.
So wait, I'm gonna like look. I'm almost like in a trance right now, but like I'm gonna look back at them. Are they moving, or are they still like trying to like get into the cage?
So they're not trying to get into the cage right now. You see, Nim talking to Finnegan like
They're not running.
they're not coming. Stop it! And fucking, you got Kelsey just borderline catatonic, and fucking Nyrix is super worried about her.
I'm walking into the room and I'm smashing the jars and like just one huge fucking sweep with my war hammer.
Roll a D4, Kelsey.
D4.
I'm assuming I hear this, and upon hearing the mighty crash from the room, I run in with my crossbow out.
Yep. So you basically you see fucking Flint standing there with his warhammer. Warhammer?
Yeah.
And he like basically there's blood all over the table and there's glass all over the table, and you look down at your feet and there's an assortment of kidneys, hearts, pancreas, intestines, eyeballs, tongues, just anything you can think of is probably at your feet.
Shit.
Rev.
3.
You take 3 points of damage.
I do? Or she does?
No, Kelsey. Not from you. She's
Oh.
bleeding.
Okay.
Like,
Ah.
the bleeding's not stopping.
I was like, sorry, Kelsey.
You did not hurt Kelsey.
I didn't know these were your spleens.
No,
You did your best! You did your best!
You did not
I'm
hurt.
sorry, with these y'all spleens.
Um,
My apologies.
you did not hurt Kelsey.
Okay, good. So once most of the jars are destroyed, I'm just gonna cast Sacred Flame on the body parts and like walk out.
Okay.
And then
You're gonna walk out like a badass, like action movie, just.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
well actually I could use my other one, the Word of Radiance, but I wanted it. I'm just gonna fucking crispy critter these things. And hopefully that doesn't make whoever is using them more delicious for them or whatever.
Yeah. I need perception from Nyrix at disadvantage because you're so focused on Kelsey.
Well, the nat 20 and an 18.
Okay.
Yay!
You hear, we got intruders. Somebody melted this door shut.
We gotta go now.
You didn't hear that, damn Mr.
Oh, that's
Shut Up.
right. I didn't.
No, I'm then going to bring up.
Okay, so you're walking out, and I'm guessing Nim's following you because you look like an idiot.
Yeah, no, I'm following him, but I'm also like, I'm still like at the organs. I'm like, shit.
I'm going to bring up. They found the melted door. We need to go like now.
Shit.
I'm gonna keep strolling in the direction that we're all headed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go on the other side of Kelsey so that she has a shoulder to lean on. Well, it's not like over; it's like holding, like I'm a crutch. No, I'm 2 foot. She's leaning on me.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
Whole hand on my shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are all moving down.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
going. We're bye.
Not toward that presence that Kelsey definitely felt, but
Kelsey
Away.
Kelsey sort of just uses her staff of fire as a walking stick as well.
Okay, so you guys are going towards the presence.
no.
Finnegan is trying to get this door open still because he doesn't want to leave these people behind.
You've like unlocked it 5 times. They keep locking it. They don't want to leave.
Then he smashes the door.
Finnegan, it's no, they're not gonna come.
And he
Winston-
turns to you and he's like, "We are responsible for these people."
And they're not going to come.
You smash the lock?
Go.
Do I?
No, did you say you smash the lock?
Yes.
Okay, you smash the lock. They still don't move. They're not coming. You smash the lock so bad that the door won't shut now.
You gave them a choice. Now let's go.
Finnegan just screams.
Bad idea. No.
He's so upset and frustrated.
This has not been a good day for
You
anybody.
guys are moving.
I like go to like grab the scruff of his neck to pick him up on a mess.
Okay.
Like,
You guys
Are you
move.
hearing me now?
gonna be like, come, stop screaming. We are in the den. The danger.
The only option we really have is to head towards the present. Really. We heard them at the door. We don't have a choice. We have to go down this hallway.
Hobble, hobble, hobble.
Hobble, 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 hobble.
Not a barbarian, because rage would have been ensued by now.
That's
Okay.
when you need to multi-class him.
Oh no, bad idea.
He's already a ball of rage. We don't need to add to it.
So you guys come into this room.
Finnegan was so happy before
There's a
he met
door.
you guys.
There's a door that leads back to the prison area. You guys want to shut it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to rig it so it doesn't open?
What's nearby?
A table with jars.
Jars.
And like a meeting table. So there's a table with jars.
Mhm.
There's a
I'm gonna
meeting
start
table.
smashing them.
Okay.
Okay, Link.
Furniture wise.
There's some barrels.
Battles.
I'm gonna see if they have things in them, like if they're full of.
Explosives, like
Okay.
gunpowder.
Okay.
So there's a table of assorted jars.
I'm gonna shove one of them over in front of the door.
Okay. Give me your Arcana check again, Kelsey.
Wait, hold on. Does the door open in, or would this actually jam the door?
It would count.
7.
Okay. You
Is there a jar with a half drow heart in it?
no.
Damn.
Well, actually, you wouldn't know because you don't know half drow anatomy.
Can I ask something?
There's two jars on this table. There's two jars with hearts. There's two hearts.
This isn't gray elf anatomy. Okay.
There's two hearts on the table. The rest is like, spleens, pancreases,
I
kidneys.
grabbed the 2 jars of hearts.
I mean,
You grab the 2 jars of hearts?
Yep.
Right before Nim smashes them.
Yes.
Nim, do you
Yeah, I'm at
react to
this
that?
point. I'm just like, this shit's gross.
Do you react to that? Her grabbing those hearts?
Sacred
No,
flame.
no, that wasn't me grabbing the jars from her hands. I'm
No,
still like
saying,
smashing everything.
Do you react to Finnegan grabbing the hearts?
Oh, me. What are you doing?
Mind your business.
That's awesome coming from someone who is just preaching about trust.
Takes one to know one. And he walks away.
Sacred flame.
I just take another jar and like throw it as hard as I can and follow and keep
All
walking.
of you, what's everybody's passive perception?
My
15.
passive is a 12.
13.
Does
15.
anybody have a passive perception over 12?
Me.
16.
Kelsey, what's yours?
12.
Okay, so you have 12. That works too. Okay, so everybody hears everybody hears this. So you guys are sitting there, fucking Finnegan grabs the hearts.
Flint's lighting them on fire.
Flint's lighting all the smash jars on fire. Nim's throwing jars. All of you hear trying to escape, I see. And people are like, no, we didn't do it. It wasn't us. And you just hear hacking. Violent hacking.
Finnegan goes into
I block the door.
Gohan turning Super Saiyan mode, but
I
like
block the door.
Well, no, Flint already blocked it.
Yeah, there's a barrel of gunpowder in front of
No,
us.
I mean I'm standing between Finnegan and the door.
Oh, okay. You're standing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you're standing between Finnegan and the barrel.
Flint,
Yep.
Flint, who again is a lawful good cleric, looks at Finnegan and says, "We tried to help them. They refused our help. We have to get out of here."
Like you put a hand on Finnegan?
No, so
Actually, I will do the dad shoulder thing and just be like, "Finnegan, we tried to help them. It's too late for them now. We have to save ourselves. We have to get out of here."
Finnegan just like retches from your arm and is just like, it's never too late.
I've already said a prayer to Morden for them, so
Oh, I just wanna do something really cool, guys. You said we're surrounded by gunpowder?
no, there's gun. So there's these barrels are full of gunpowder.
I just want to blow us off to the reach, guys.
These barrels are full of gunpowder.
How big are these barrels?
They're pretty darn big.
Like they're almost like casks of
Yeah,
alcohol,
like
right?
like wine casks. They're big. They're big.
Okay. I look to Nim. Do you have a flaming arrow?
I just smile.
When we exit this room, you light that barrel.
Oh, what's going on in here?
Well, I
Who are you guys?
Exit
Let's-
the room now. And I unplug the cord to the barrel.
And I load one of my flaming arrows because I do have some.
And we book it.
Okay, Flynn is actually going to
Where's my
look at Nim.
physical fucking? Where is it? Shit, I know. I want to know. I can't remember if they're flaming or explosive.
Explosive. They're explosive arrows.
They are explosive.
I know,
right?
because Kelsey has the same kind of arrows, because she has a
Yes.
crossbow as well.
I have explosive bolts. This is.
He looks at Nim.
I just look at Finnegan and smile and go, "That'll work."
Finnegan nods and just shoves everybody forward.
All right. So wait, is there a way to get out of this room?
Kelsey has her staff.
I have
Kelsey?
38 explosive bolts and a fire potion.
Over here.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not wasting a good
However, you missed a lot of shit in that room.
Kelsey has her staff ready just in case something goes awry with the explosive bolt.
I
So,
load an
As
explosive.
you guys, literally, as you guys are flying out of the room, Nim just points at the barrel and shoots, and there's just this huge ignite, and boom! That thing freaking just
Does it blow up the ones next to it?
yeah, it blows up that whole room. It shakes
Do
like the
we,
sewer.
with an explosion behind us, get launched off the ground and go, "Oh!"
So you guys literally went down
People don't look at explosions.
maybe 50 yards long.
Okay.
You guys are literally running away from a fireball.
Nim's like,
Well, it's a crossbow, so I just pull back and go, dink.
So you guys go down a tunnel that's about 50 feet long, or 50, not 50 feet, but 50 yards long. You guys are running from a fireball, so I need everybody to make a dex save.
Okay.
And Kelsey's at disadvantage because she's hobbling.
That 20.
17.
"Did you roll a 1?"
Can I help Kelsey roll a flat roll by helping?
You're gonna help Kelsey.
During my inspiration.
So you can give Kelsey your inspiration, but I was gonna say because you rolled a nat 20, you actually helped Kelsey and shoved her along.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Teamwork.
Thank God.
So
I
you all,
also rolled a
guys,
nat 20 on
all,
my
all
dex
of you
save.
all of you guys get to the other side of the tunnel.
Stool's just clinging to the back of Nirix, like,
Oh yeah, he's just like been shoved down and like the front of my robes and everything. Just
you just hear a muted, like, little child scream.
I feel like I am good.
Have you ever heard, like, a turtle scream?
Yes.
That's what you hear.
You guys make it out of the tunnel
That's good.
successfully. Roll a d4, Kelsey.
Shit. I'm bleeding. 3.
You take 3 points of damage. So what happens is you guys outrun the fireball. And you pretty much say, thank you, Finnegan. But at the same time, actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn this so it makes more sense. You tell the Finnegan thank you, and then as you try and get up, like you just feel this sharp pain in your back, and you're just like and you have to like raise yourself on your staff.
Ah, fuck.
However,
I go back over to her.
okay. Everybody,
Finnegan lets go over and continues forward without looking back.
okay. So you guys are like the room you guys are in. There's no way out because you blew up the way out. It's like kind of it's not a cliff, but there's like rocks that look like stairs that you can climb up. And at the top is this big black obelisk.
Do I
That doesn't
recognize
sound
it?
good.
You found where that magic is, that strong magic presence is coming from.
Do I recognize the location?
No. This is not where the possession, the ritual took place.
Alright, I just glance up. There's that magic source I felt.
I can cast Identify. It takes a minute.
Huh?
I can cast Identify, but it takes a minute.
I mean, if you want to sit there for a minute,
I don't think we have time for that.
I'm gonna.
There's no way out.
Huh? There's no way out.
The
except up to
thing
the
behind us
obelisk.
is the only exit.
Yeah, there's no way out except up to the obelisk.
We got one way, and that's up.
I go up to the obelisk.
You go up to the obelisk?
Yeah, sure. Sounds fun.
Does anyone follow?
I look at Kelsey
I
because I'm at this point. I like put your hand on my shoulder to help you up.
All right.
You have a hand on the staff. Well, I'm not that tall, dear. It's not up here. It's down. I am not a crutch. I am a cane.
All right, and she's gonna start heading up with you.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, it's a touch spell.
You have to go up there anyway, you piece of shit!
Touch me. That's what the obelisk says as you approach it.
Boy.
Okay, so Kelsey is up to the obelisk. She kind of walks around Finnegan. Kelsey, I need another madness check.
She doesn't really walk over Finnegan.
No, she respectfully walks around you.
Even though you're an asshole to me.
You stabbed yourself, honey bunches.
I don't like that face.
Why am I standing next to you again?
37.
Shit.
Okay. Are you helping her, Nyrix?
Probably.
You like holding her?
Yeah.
Well, she's holding the staff and holding my shoulder, so Nyrix would probably be behind guiding.
Yeah.
But you're like
Just kind
holding
of waiting to
Just
see, like,
in case,
do I
like,
need-
if she falls backwards.
but you
the
kind of,
additional crutch? Do I need to be spotter? I'm just kind of.
there's a chance you're holding her hand, right?
Look at that fuzzy potato.
I'm sorry, but you cannot ignore the potato belly right now.
Big potato.
It took him time and effort to roll over.
There's a chance you're holding her hand, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys that's freak out.
Nyrix, give me a madness check.
Okay. You know it's contagious. Wait, do you want me to roll 2d10 or roll like a wisdom save?
A D10 and a percentile.
Percentile.
So these two.
Okay, 54.
Perfect. So basically, both Kelsey and Nirix kind of like slowly, like kind of go zombified. Well, not zombified, but like kind of hypnotized.
Mhm.
Their heads bob, and they kind of they look like they're about to fall asleep. And they both open their eyes, and they're once again just jet black. And in unison, you hear, "I guess this one and this one will suffice." And both of them put their hands on the obelisk. And they turn around and look at you three and they go, "Stay close. I wouldn't want to leave any of you behind because apparently they both care." What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna stop casting identify.
What do you three do?
I stay close.
Finnegan just crosses his arms and rolls his eyes.
Yeah, I'm looking at the explosion hallway, the fact that there's no other exit, and even though I'm a lawful good cleric, I'm just gonna be like,
Okay.
But
And
I am gonna put my arm like on Finnegan's shoulder, like again in like a dadly way.
okay, and basically, you guys all stay close. Their hands are on the obelisk. The obelisk gets encased in a red aura,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually cracks down the center,
Mhm.
and you guys disappear. And to be continued. That is literally the end
Ah!
of the
No, you mean the session?
session. Yes,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
literally the end of the session.
And we're all dead. The end.
And we died! Yay!
Just came back
We did.
and we're done.
You guys aren't dead.
No,
You
we're
guys aren't
probably-
dead. But yeah, that is the end of the session. I'm stopping it
Alright.
there.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry, Finnegan. You're having such a hard time.
Am I able to change what is it? My alignment?
You can if you do stuff that makes me think that your alignment will change.
Okay.
So if you're lawful good and you start doing shit that I don't think is lawful good, I will
Oh,
literally
Finnegan is
I will
completely
rule
lawful
zero
good.
your character and change your alignment.
Yeah, Finnegan is completely lawful good. It's just being in this cave, or not cave, being in the sewer, surrounded by all of these dead people, just to see all of his friends practically die, and to see all of these people fall victim to things he doesn't understand. He's losing it a bit.
Yeah, okay, I get you on that one.
So you will be the next victim of this demonic possession, and then
I don't
I
think
never
he can.
I never said Nirix was possessed.
You said his eyes were jet black.
Just like Kelsey's, yes. That's
Who
about
is
it.
possessed by a demon.
Temporarily.
Who knows? Maybe the end bad guy is gonna be Finnegan. Y'all better watch out.
I hope not. With his
time.
18 strength.
That's just at level. What are we? 4, 5?
We're level 5.
That's just at level 5.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Imagine at level 20, guys.
Yeah, we also have to figure out where you're going.
You're technically stronger than Flint.
We also have to figure out where you guys are going. Like, you don't know where this obelisk is taking you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to do that to you guys, but I
No,
just
it's
feel like
fine.
you would have had enough.
Dude, you almost made me
You'd be
cry on
done.
stream.
No, that was actually perfect.
That was great
It
role
made
playing.
total
Like,
sense.
seriously. That was great role playing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what I'm gonna do with Sutha, guys?
Oh man.
I can't. I love.
Yeah, for the stream, so the stream knows, like, my sessions are going to be shorter than usual because it is a fucking Monday and people have to do shit, unlike Gem Kingdom where it's done on a Friday. So just be aware that Out of the Abyss will have shorter sessions.
But just as action packed.
Yeah, just way, way, way more dark.
And not just because we're in the Underdark.
Yeah.
It's Marvel versus DC.
Yeah.
In terms of XP, we're gonna go with 850. Everybody.
850. Ooh.
Yeah, everybody gets 850. That's perfect.
We're adding 850.
Yeah, 850 each.
Was everybody at 13,000?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're now at 13,850, and we don't have much left to get to 14 to the next level.
All right, just making sure because we haven't done this for a while. I want to make sure everything I have is accurate.
We're level 5, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we're level 5. We're about to be level 6.
So we're 13.85.
Yeah.
Correct.
So we have 150 left to go.
Mm-hmm.
So next session we should level up.
150.
Next session will be right after the next Gen Kingdom Chronicles session. I set it up.
Yay!
So
I
it's
need to
Gen
talk to
Kingdoms
you
on
guys
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Is it going to be the 24th then? On the 23rd?
What is the date on the next Gen Kingdom Chronicles?
If you guys are still doing bi-weekly,
20th?
then the next Gen Kingdom Chronicles session should be
Next week, Friday.
Yeah.
on the 20th, which means my campaign's on the 23rd.
Can people do that? Because it's right before Christmas.
I can do Gem Kingdom. I cannot live stream Out of the Abyss.
Okay. But you can still
So-
play.
Yeah, I can still play. I just cannot live stream Out of the Abyss because I will be at my parents'.
Okay.
I actually
And
have
that
to work the day after Christmas, so
all right, and that is a heads up for everybody who's gonna be watching this. I will be streaming the next Gem Kingdom Chronicles because it is a Friday, and I will probably be heading home that's the Saturday morning. But episode 2 for Out of the Abyss is not going to be streamed. We will definitely give you guys a recap of what happened in our next session. So
Well,
that
actually, you know what? We can stream it. I can stream it from my PC. I can
Oh,
stream
okay.
it on,
On Dom's, yeah.
Okay.
and then I'll just figure out. We can figure out how I can send you the video, and then you can just upload it to YouTube.
Got it.
But we'll figure that out later on.
I mean, I could try to stream it. It's better for me to do dual monitors, and I won't
Yeah.
have my second monitor when I'm at my
I
parents'.
totally understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. All right. Once more, thank you everybody for joining us tonight for our first episode of Out of the Abyss. I warned you guys, it's not pretty, and it's not going to get any prettier down the campaign. So I will hopefully have the episode uploaded to YouTube tomorrow while we are live streaming for D&D Talks. I'll be working on that. Other than that, thank you all for joining us, and we will see you all for Gem Kingdom next week. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Ugh.